Well, since the South Carolina legislature passed a law in 2011, voters must have a photo ID to cast their ballots in elections. While some say this ensures elections are secure, others say it's an impediment for certain groups in the community. News 19's Julia Kaufman tells us more.
Voters have to provide one of 5 types of photo ID: driver's license, a DMV ID card, U.S. passport, a federal military ID with a photo, or a photo voter registration card.
The photo ID requirement was implemented about 10 years ago in the Palmetto State. But Chris Whitmire with the State Election Commission says there are some exceptions.
If you forget to bring your photo ID, unless you just don't have it, you can vote a provisional ballot that will count if you show your photo ID to the County Board of Voter Registration Elections prior to certification of the election.
If you don't own an ID, Whitmire says registered voters can still cast their ballot. All you have to do is sign an affidavit confirming who you are.
A simple form that you put your name on, you sign it, and you say, hey, I couldn't get an ID for this reason.
But there's concern a lot of people don't know about these exceptions, especially older individuals that may no longer have a valid photo ID.
We don't know who was discouraged by the sort of street information that you have to have a photo ID to vote. And if people hear that and they don't have one, they may well not go.
Many people's driver's license expire when they stop driving, and if they don't know they can vote with an affidavit, Susan Dunn with the ACLU says they may not go to the polls. The solution, she says, is absentee voting by mail.
Right now, some of the access to the ballot has been compensated, by the fact that more people had the opportunity or even tried to vote absentee during the pandemic.
To vote by mail, you must meet one of the 18 requirements, like being over 65, be registered to vote, and have a witness's signature on your ballot. You can also get a voter registration card or DMV ID, both with photos, free of charge. In Columbia, Julia Kaufman, News 19, WLTX.